Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I know I said goodnight in the previous previous review, and I don't know when I'm going to upload these. I feel I want to upload a couple of movies in between or somewhere here and there. But anyway, from one Jim Carrey really good movie to a fantastic, absolutely bombastic, hilarious, still makes me laugh quite a lot. And I've watched this movie at least 20, probably 25 times. Seen it many times on cable, on VHS. My family has watched it. They all love it. They've laughed themselves silly. I have talked, and he's got an excellent partner in this movie, directed by Peter Farrelly, and who wrote the screenplay with his brother Bobby Farrelly. You've got Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels, two perfectly matched, hilarious people. Although Jeff Daniels isn't really known for too many comedy films, but yeah, he has really got a funny bone. These two men were at their possible peak way back in 1994 when they came out with Dumb and Dumber. This is a movie for the ages. It has not aged. I don't think it is aged. It is fucking funny. It is stupidly hilarious. And I can watch it any time of the day. I can watch it anytime. So like I said, possibly around 25 times is what I watched it. So Jim Carrey, Jeff Daniels, Farrelly Brothers. You also have Lauren Holly. I love Lauren Holly. There was a time when I didn't really like her a lot. I found her features to be a little bit stern kind of thing. I don't know exactly how to put it. But I did watch her in Picket Fences. I did watch her in movies like this, Down Periscope, a couple of others. She since moved to Canada, and there is a series called Motive, which ran for 5 seasons. I think, how many episodes was it? 15 episodes, 13 episodes per season, I guess. Brilliant series, by the way. I really love that series. Motive ran for 5 seasons, 13 episodes, 4 seasons, 13 episodes per season, and she played the doctor, basically the lead medical examiner for the Vancouver police area that they're in. She played the doctor, Betty Rogers. Anyway, so we're not here to talk about Lauren Holly, but yeah, she is. Over the years, I seem to like, as she's grown a little bit more older, I seem to like her a lot more. Love the actress, by the way. You also got Karen Duffy, who I do not. I don't think I've seen her in anything else, but maybe I have, but I just don't remember. Again, she's another one of those women who are like actresses who are like very familiar. It's like she's been in so much stuff that I've seen. I don't know. Mike Starr, who I believe has passed away. No, he hasn't. He's also a very familiar face. And Terry Garr also. She's in a very short role, but I do like her quite a lot. And who's the guy who plays the Charles Rocket? Again, he's another person who I've seen in quite a few things. He's in Hocus Pocus. He is in Wagons East, which I've seen. Anything else that I've seen of him? Titan. Oh, he plays. He does the voice for one of the characters in Titan. He was in. Oh yeah, Earth Girls Are Easy, another movie with Jim Carrey in it. But before Jim Carrey became famous, and he's been in a lot of television shows. Yeah, so a lot of familiar faces, and I do not know how they kept their faces straight when watching Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels go completely bonkers. So Lloyd Christmas and Harry Dunn, basically two down on their luck. Simple. I wouldn't call them simpletons. They're actually dumb. But Harry, who sorry, not Harry. Lloyd, who drives a limousine, picks up the character named Lauren Holly's character is Mary Swanson, but she leaves and he falls in love with her. She leaves a briefcase behind which is filled with money, supposed to go for the people who have kidnapped her husband. He doesn't know she's married. He tries to give the briefcase to her but fails. So he and Harry decide that they're gonna go all the way to Aspen and give the briefcase back, and he hopes that will be the beginning of a long and successful relationship with her. He doesn't even know her last name. He says Swami, Slappy, something like that, Samsonite at the end. But a lot of hilarity happens, of course. The funniest scenes, Mockingbird, the all the things that happens in the road trip. The the scene with oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. There actually is a sports athlete, a hockey player, if I'm not mistaken, Cam Neely, who was a I have a somewhat of I have an interest in NHL hockey. I really do like the sport, although I haven't been following it much. I haven't been watching it, but I try to stay up to date with like at least the Stanley Cup playoffs. So Cam Neely was a Canadian professional hockey player who used to play for both the Vancouver Canucks, but I think they only played for them for a couple of years. But he's more famously known for his time with the Boston Bruins from 1983 to 1996. So he was called Bam Bam Cam. He was a very powerful, and apparently he was still playing for the Boston Bruins when this movie was shot. So he plays one of the guys who, like tries to outmuscle the guys, and they get the better of him without actually knowing that they're getting the better of him. And oh, who's the woman who? Oh yeah, Victoria Rowell. She plays Beth Jordan, the FBI agent who's actually following them. Lots and lots of hilarity. Harlan Williams also has a small role as a cop who catches up to the guys and drinks urine by mistake. That was hilarious. Everything is funny about this movie. I love the movie. The money that they spend, the when they decide that they're going to go to this event, this gala event where Mary is, and he the the way that they get dressed up. I know it was a movie that I watched first in 1994 when it came out. It is still freaking hilarious the way that they are trying to clean up their nails, the nose hair. I like this kind of silly stuff quite a lot. It is nostalgic as fuck. It is a funny film. What more can I say? The fact that Harry actually stabs him in the back because he also gets a crush on Mary and tells him that she lies to him and lies to to Lloyd and tells him that she's asked him to wait at a bar at 10 o'clock in the morning, whereas he goes on a date with her. Funny, freaking funny movie. But in the end, neither of them, excuse me, in the end, after everything happens, her husband is back with her and Lloyd is sad. They both go on the way. I mean, all the money is gone. They are making their way, walking back to Boston because the mini bike that is broken. Oh yeah, that mini bike scene is also pretty funny. The dialogue that they have, after you go and do something like this and totally redeem yourself. That is the. I wasn't expecting that the first time. It was very funny, and it still is funny all these years later. I've grown with this movie. I was 18 when this movie came out. Came out the same year as Friends, by the way. I love Jim Carrey. I love this guy as well. Keep getting his name wrong. Jeff Daniels. I keep wanting to say someone else's name for some reason, but Jeff Daniels. Yeah, they were absolutely brilliant. I haven't seen Jeff Daniels in anything for a long time except for sorry, I'm being silly. Hey, I've seen him in quite a few things. There is a Dumb and Dumber 2 as well. It isn't as funny or as good as this movie, but this is a movie which, I don't have kids. I'm 46-year old. I don't have children. Don't even think about grandchildren. But I would, and this is a kind of movie which, if I had a couple of kids, I would definitely make them sit and watch it with me. and with the disapproving eye motion of my wife next to me as I laugh myself silly with the kids. But yeah, this is a fun movie. It kind of warms the cockles of my heart. I don't even know what cockles are, but it does warm it because it's so nostalgic. Reminds me of back when I was 18, 19, and 20 and watching it with my cousins, or even watching it just by myself, like I watched it this weekend. So, yeah, that's basically it from Dumb and Dumber. The rating. This is going to be one of those rare ones. 10 out of 10. What more could you ask for this film? It was freaking fucking deliciously funny. Um, one for the ages. Thank you guys. Good night.